And welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our doubleheader. We'll let Gracie introduce who's playing. Go ahead, Gracie. Who's playing in this one?
Los Angeles Chargers and Indianapolis Colts.
Okay, and who's the home team?
Colts.
And who's the visiting team?
Chargers.
There you go. And who are you for?
Chargers.
The phone Chargers?
Yep.
All right. That's Gracie with her in-depth analysis here pregame. All right. The Chargers come in at 6-7. The Colts come in at 5-8. The Chargers still have an outside chance at the AFC wildcard. They can even their record with a win here today. And the Colts, they are facing elimination. They are 5-8. If they lose, they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Evil Dead is 98-72 now. He's 26 games over 500. And TMG, who did TMG pick in that last game? I can't remember. Or did he have a pick? Because he's sitting at 9-8 at the moment. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Indianapolis for this one here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the Chargers and the Colts. Welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. And Evil Dead is correct. He's 99-72. I was wrong. I didn't mark that down. And TMG is now 99. TMG is taking the Chargers in this one. And let's see who Evil Dead takes in this one. He's taking the phone Chargers as well. All right. The Chargers will get the opening kickoff. We're underway from Indianapolis. Yep. From the 6-yard line on the return for the Chargers, number 26, DJ Burke on the return. The Charger offense comes out led by Ethan Garbers, the rookie out of UCLA from College Football 25. Chargers will have it at their own 28-yard line as we start this one from Indianapolis. It's cold outside. The roof is closed. We're in the December part of the schedule now. On 1st and 10 from the 28, Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Eric Pegram, the 9th-year safety out of Montana. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. The Chargers on a losing streak. They've lost 3 of the last 4 games. They were in first place a few weeks back, but they're on a bad roll right now. 2nd and 10. They hand off to Burke, and Burke picks up a yard. The former Packer, DJ Burke, in his 9th year out of Georgia, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Just underway, live from Indianapolis. On 3rd down, 4 wide for the Chargers. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers draws back. And he got nailed as he threw the ball. James Gaddis applied the pressure, incomplete. Gaddis, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of Colorado State. The Chargers go 3 and out. And they'll have to punt. It'll be 4th and 9. Jeremiah Restrepo back to punt in his 10th year out of James Madison. Restrepo gets the punt away. And that's going to be fielded at about the 26. On the return is Sean Brown, the 3rd-year back out of San Jose State. Hudson Card, the rookie quarterback out of Purdue, starting quarterback from the Indianapolis Colts. Their first-round draft pick during the offseason. The Purdue Boilermaker. So he goes to college and plays pro in the same state. First and 10 for the Colts at their own 31-yard line. Chargers went 3 and out. Card in the shotgun, first and 10. Card hands off to Lattimore. And that's Randall Lattimore, the 8th-year back out of Ole Miss. A gain of 2 yards before being tackled by Odell Briggs, the 7th-year linebacker out of Wisconsin. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Chargers went 3 and out. The Colts, this will be their first possession here. 4 wide, Card in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Card looking, throws outside. Lattimore makes the catch, tries to get outside, but he's going to lose the 2 yards. Back to the 31-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 10. Coming up to make the tackle, trying to see who that was. I believe that was number 28, Tom Willis, in his 2nd year out of Baylor. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 31-yard line. Your charger with the long cord is not in here. I got the short cord one. Card looking on 3rd down. Throws. Incomplete. Well, the Chargers go 3 and out. And now the Colts go 3 and out. The intended receiver was Kendall Stanley, the tight end. It'll be 4th down. Tony Caban, the punter, in his 6th year out of Miami, back to punt. Caban gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at the 28-yard line. Bringing it back is Burke, out to the 36-yard line, DJ Burke. So both teams went 3 and out. Neither team has a first down yet. 1st and 10 Chargers now from their own 36. This will be their 2nd possession of the game. No score with 6:18 left here in the first quarter. On 1st and 10 in the offset eye, Garbers under center. Garbers, play action. Looking, he's going to throw it deep. Going long. He's got a man wide open. I mean wide open. David Thompson. 64 yards. I think they forgot to cover him. Look how open he was. The 10th-year receiver out of Florida. There was nobody within 30 yards of him. 64 yards. Touchdown to David Thompson. I've never seen anybody that wide open. I mean, that was ridiculous how wide open he was. And the Chargers take a 6-0 lead. And now Tyler Hines for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Chargers lead at 7-0. One play, 64 yards. That's very efficient. 6:10 remaining here in the first quarter here at Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Well, you got to like that if you took the Chargers. And now Hines will kick off. And this will be fielded at about the 7-yard line, bringing it back for the Colts. Oh, a nice return. Number 85, Nelson Hammond, the rookie out of Georgia, brings it all the way back to the 40-yard line. And that's where Indianapolis will have it, 1st and 10. 6:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Chargers up 7-0. Well, the Chargers scored in one play. Let's see what the Colts can do. If Indianapolis loses, they are eliminated from the playoffs. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Card looking. Card still looking. In trouble. And he gets sacked back at the 29. A loss of 11. On the sack, Thomas Gore, the rookie out of Georgia Tech, the defensive tackle. A loss of 11 to be 2nd and 21. Let's watch this one again. Colts are not off to a good start. Under 6 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. And now Indianapolis will have it at their own 29-yard line. Three wide to the far side. Card in the shotgun. 2nd and 21. Card back. Throws outside. Caught by James Hill, the 6th-year receiver out of Louisiana Tech. 7-yard gain out to the 36-yard line. And I think he got shaken up on the play. He'll go to the sideline. Injury timeout. 5:34 left in the first quarter. That's going to bring up 3rd and 14 for the Colts at their own 36. It's going to be a long conversion here. Now on 3rd and 14, everybody in tight. 3 to the near side. Card in the shotgun. Card back. Card looking. Throws. And it's tipped. Nice play at the last second by the linebacker, Verlin Wells. They were looking for Kendall Stanley, the tight end, and Wells comes in and makes a great play to knock that ball down. Verlin Wells in his 4th year out of Oklahoma State. And now Tony Caban back to punt again for the Colts. Gets the punt away. From the 16, 17, they'll fair catch it. DJ Burke. And that's where the Chargers will have it, 1st and 10, their own 17-yard line. 5:24 left to play here in the first quarter. Jimmy Jam, Evil Dead, TMG in the house. Misty's here. Evil Dead can get to 100 with a win here tonight. He's at 99 and 72. 1st and 10. Garbers throws underneath, and that's caught by Tate. I'm looking at the wrong roster here. Deon Tate, the 7th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt, good for 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Look at the total yardage. Indianapolis -5. On 2nd and 5, Garbers throws outside, caught by Burke, turns upfield, and DJ Burke steps out of bounds at the 31, a gain of 9, and that'll be a Charger first down. The Colts with -5 total yards so far, whereas Evil Dead would say quality. 1st and 10 for the Chargers now. At their own 31, Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers looking, dumps it off to Burke, turns upfield, and Burke picks up 3 out to the 34-yard line. Make it a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. DJ Burke, in his 9th year out of Georgia, he spent 8 years with the Packers, now in his 1st year with the Chargers. On 2nd and 6, 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back, throws underneath, and caught by Thompson. Out to the 39, a gain of 5 yards to bring up 3rd and 1. James Gaddis on the tackle for the Colts. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. They come out in the I formation. Garbers to the up back, and he's got the first down as Brady Hunt, the 10th-year fullback out of Arkansas. A gain of 3, first down Chargers. 3:35 and counting here in the first quarter. On 1st and 10 from their own 41, again in the I. Garbers hands off to Burke, and Burke bursts through the line. Burke down the sideline, one-man debate. DJ Burke all the way down to the 5. That's a 54-yard run by DJ Burke down the near sideline, finally making the tackle along the sideline. Number 26. Was that 26? 28. Adam Cox the 7th-year defensive back out of Iowa. First and goal from the 5. Garbers hands off to Burke again. And Burke gets down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 2. James Gaddis on the tackle. And that'll bring up second and goal from the 3. I thought Burke was going to score on the previous play. Chargers trying to go up big early. 4 wide. Second and goal from the 3. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Throws underneath. Caught. Touchdown. Deon Tate, a 3-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers go up 13-0. If the Colts don't wake up and do something, this one's going to get out of hand. The Colts have -5 yardage here in the first. That's a tortilla chip. Tyler Hines will come on for the extra point. Chargers out to a quick 13-0, about to be 14-0 lead. Snap, kick is up, and the extra point is good. Chargers lead it 14-0. It's a Dorito, he says. 2:26 left to play here in the first quarter. Chargers up 14-0. The Colts don't have any first downs. They have -5 total yardage at the moment. Indianapolis needs to wake up, or this one's going to get ugly. And now Hines will kick off. From the 5-yard line, bringing it back for the Colts is Justin Walker, the rookie out of Arizona, out to the 27-yard line. And now Hudson Card will go back out to lead the offense. We're live from Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 14 here at JAMA Sports. The 6 and 7 Chargers, the 5 and 8 Colts. Four wide for Indianapolis. Card under center. Card looking. Card throws. Incomplete. And that'll bring up second and 10. 2:19 left to play here in the first quarter. On second and 10. 3 receivers wide. Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore. That gets outside. Lattimore down the sideline. And Randall Lattimore out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 20. And we have an injury timeout. Bobby Bolton, the linebacker, got injured in his 7th year out of Memphis. But Lattimore picks up 20 for the Colts. And they finally get a first down. And they finally have positive yardage on offense. 2:12 left to play here in the first quarter. Chargers up 14-0. Evil Date and TMG both took the Chargers. Card under center, first and 10 from the Charger 47-yard line. That was actually a 26-yard run. Lattimore, he gets spread outside. Going to lose a yard. On the tackle, number 39. That's Dalton Hodge, the 7th-year safety out of Oklahoma. It'll be second and 11 for the Colts. As we're at 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. On second and 11. 3 to the near side. Card in the shotgun. Card back. Card throws. And it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Tom Willis, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Baylor. Boy, we've seen some great work from the Chargers secondary so far. It'll be third and 11. Big third down for the Colts. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card back. Throws, dumps it off to Kendall Stanley. He's going to be shy of the first down. He only picks up 7 yards, make it 8 out to the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th and 3. Kendall Stanley, in his 7th year, out of Stephen F. Austin. Dalton Hodge came over and made the tackle. And Tony Caban will come in to punt once again. Caban gets the punter boy. What? I can't right now. Out of bounds. In the end zone, touchback. Oh, yeah. It'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the 20-yard line with 1:13 left to play here in the first quarter. Chargers already up 14-0. They can make this a 3-score game already with any type of score here on this drive. Ethan Garbers, the rookie quarterback out of UCLA. Garbers looking, throws, dumps it off to Donnie Barnes, the rookie out of Tennessee State, the tight end. A gain of 4 out to the 24-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Four wide on 2nd and 6. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Garbers looking, rolls out, throws, caught by David Thompson out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 13. First down, Chargers. As we're down to about 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Chargers have dominated the first quarter. That's an understatement. This might be the last play of the quarter. Garbers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Garbers looking. Steps up, he's going to take off, and he slides at the 41, a gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. And that will do it for the first quarter. Chargers lead at 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium and go to the second quarter. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers at the 41-yard line. Garbers hands off to DJ Burke around the outside. And Burke 4 yards out to the 45-yard line. Make it a 5-yard gain. It'd be 3rd and 1. Third and 1 in the I formation. Garbers to the up back as Brady Hunt. And Hunt fumbles. And who comes up with it? Indianapolis does. On the fumble recovery, DeMarcus Walker, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of McNeese State. Now, was he down? I think Hunt was down. The fullback, Brady Hunt, was down. He was on his butt. They'll probably review this, and it should be Charger football. This deserves another look. I mean, he was down. You can see he was down. Come on now. Where's the review? Well, if they don't review this. There it is, finally.
Previous play is under review.
Let's take a look ourselves. Yeah, his butt is down before the ball comes out. That's going to be Charger football.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
It's overturned. It'll be first down for the Chargers at their own 48-yard line. That was the right call. Charger drive continues. 1st and 10 from the 48. In the I formation, Garbers under center. Garbers looking. Throws. Caught downfield by David Thompson. Down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. First down. Chargers. And that'll stop the clock for the moment with 7:06 left. Now it runs. 4 wide, 3 to the near side, 1st and 10. Garbers in the shotgun. Hands off to DJ Burke. And Burke down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 8. Boy, the Chargers have dominated this game. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the Colts 30-yard line. We're still waiting for the Colts to show up. Everybody in tight this time on 2nd and 2. Now he calls an audible. Garbers hands off to Burke, and Burke close to the marker. He's got it. A 2-yard gain. First down, Los Angeles at the Indianapolis 28-yard line. Evil Dead, TMG here with me tonight. I think Davis is still here. 1st and 10 from the 28. Misty here, of course. Garbers drops back, throws downfield, incomplete. Looking for David Thompson, broken up by Adam Cox, the 7th-year defensive back out of Iowa. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. .6:01 left in the half. 3 to the far side. Garbers in the shotgun on 2nd down. Garbers back. Throws, dumps it off inside. Making the catch, Jim Roush. Actually, that was Ben Ruth, the 2nd-year tight end out of Texas. That was Ruth. A gain of 4. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. 5:44 and counting. 4 wide for the Chargers. Garbers in the shotgun. 3rd and 6. Garbers back. It's a blitz. Gets it off to Burke. Turns downfield. Gets the first down out to the 12-yard line. A gain of 11 on the swing pass. First down, Chargers at the Colt 12. Boy, the Chargers can do no wrong today so far. 5:28 and counting. Well, now it's stopped at the moment. Now it starts. 1st and 10 from the Colt 12-yard line in the I formation. Garbers hands off to Burke around the outside, and DJ Burke 3 yards to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. I'm impressed by the Chargers today. They've lost 3 of the last 4, but the 3 losses were all 1 possession or less. 2nd and 7 from the 9. 4 wide. Garbers back. Garbers throws near side. Caught by Thompson. Down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 8. They get the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Chargers trying to make this a 3-touchdown lead. They're just blowing the Colts away here. In the I formation, 1st and goal. Garbers fakes the handoff. Throws. It's caught. No, it's not. Incomplete. Ben Ruth dropped it in the end zone. Incomplete. I thought he had caught it. That'll stop the clock. 4:35 left in the half. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. They spread out the receivers again. Single back. Garbers to Burke. Touchdown. Chargers. A 1-yard touchdown run by DJ Burke. Boy, the Chargers made that look easy. And the Chargers go up 20-0. As we're still waiting for Indianapolis to show up. Indianapolis started the season 3-0. They are 2-8 since. Of course, last season they had that collapse. They started 4-0 and then lost 10 in a row. Tyler Hines for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. Kick is good. Chargers lead at 21-0. 4:33 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Here at Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Who do they play next week? The Chargers play at Denver next week. And Indianapolis will be at Miami. No, Miami's not the Buccaneers. That's Tampa Bay. There's the kick from the 6-yard line on the return. This looks to be Sean Brown. Nope, number 85, the other one. That's Nelson Hammond on the return. Out to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Colts will have it. Down 21-0. Now Indianapolis has 4 minutes and 29 seconds to work with here. They really need to get a touchdown before halftime to get back in this game. And I do believe the Chargers get the ball first in the second half. Card in the shotgun. Actually, no, the Colts do, I think. Card takes it himself. And he picks up a yard out to the 30-yard line before being tackled by Cody Savage, the rookie safety out of Oregon. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line. Yeah, I believe the Colts get the ball first in the second half. 4 wide, Card in the shotgun from the 30-yard line. Card back, throws underneath, and that's caught by Kendall Stanley out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 16 for the big tight end. Indianapolis can get a twofer if they can get a score right before and right after halftime. Get back in this game. 3:42 and counting here in the first half. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Card throws and incomplete. Well, that was borderline pass interference. Stanley couldn't catch it. John Majors broke up that pass. The third-year defensive back out of Utah. He was all over his back, no flag. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 46. 4 wide. Card in the gun. Card throws, and that's caught by Stanley, but he's hit immediately by Odell Briggs, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of Wisconsin. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Colts at their own 48-yard line. 3:22 and counting. Misty has said goodnight at 8:40 Central Time. Big third down here, 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card draws back, throws, caught, and getting the first down is Dean Sanders out to the 43-yard line. They needed 7, he got 8. Down to the Charger 43-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Colts. 2:50 and counting here in the first half. On 1st and 10. Card to Lattimore. Up the middle, and Lattimore out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. 2.5 minutes left. Boy, as fast as these games are going today, we may have time for a third game tonight. 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up the first down. A gain of a yard. Down to the Charger 33-yard line. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The LA Chargers lead at 21-0 over the Colts here at Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Colts trying to get back in the game. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Card back. Card throws underneath, and that's caught by Kendall Stanley. 9 yards down to the 24-yard line. Kurt Grove on the tackle, the defensive back. It'll be 2nd and 1 at the Charger 24-yard line. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws. Coming across, making the catch. That's Charlie Thomas, the rookie out of the University of Cincinnati. A 7-yard gain down to the 17-yard line. First down, Indianapolis. 1:10 and counting. Card in the shotgun with the back on the other side. 1st and 10. Card draws back. Throws near side, and it's dropped. Randall Lattimore couldn't hold on out of the backfield. Be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 45 seconds left here in the first half. Chargers with a commanding 21-0 lead. 2nd and 10 from the 17. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card back. throws, coming across, and that's going to be Thomas again. This time down to the 11-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. And the Colts take a timeout with 40 seconds left. Lucas Oil Stadium, the roof is closed today. 5 wide, Card in the shotgun, 3rd and 4. Big third down here. Card back. Card throws. Caught by Stanley down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 1st and goal for the Colts as they take another timeout with 36 seconds left here in the first half. What is the next game on the schedule? Let's see what we got. It'd be Cincinnati at Dallas. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Card takes it himself, and Card picks up nothing. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. We may go ahead and do a third game tonight. These games are going by quick. Down to 19 seconds. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card rolls out. Throws back across. It's caught by Lattimore. Touchdown, Colts. A 2-yard touchdown catch by Randall Lattimore, the 8th-year back out of Ole Miss. And the Colts finally get on the board right before halftime. He threw back across his body. That's a hard pass. That's a risky pass. But the Colts finally get on the board. And now P.J. Burke for the extra point. And the Colts do get it first in the second half. Coach isn't happy. And now Burke for the PAT. Kick is up. And it's good. 21-7. Chargers lead it. 5 seconds left to play here in the first half. I'd laugh if the Chargers return this for a touchdown. So P.J. Burke will kick off for Indianapolis. There's the kickoff. And that's out of the end zone, touchback. So the Chargers will get at least one play. Great crowd here tonight. Appreciate it. Here at Jammin' Sports. Great crowd. We may go ahead and do a third game tonight. And that'll be the Bengals and the Cowboys. I know TGM or TMG would like to see the Bengals play. On 1st and 10. Garbers under center. Hands off to Burke around the outside. And Burke out to the 41. And that's halftime. Halftime score. The Chargers 21. The Colts 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. We go to the second half. The 6 and 7 Chargers, the 5 and 8 Colts. The Colts will be eliminated from the playoffs if they lose. The Chargers trying to get to 500 and stay alive in the AFC playoff picture. The Colts get the second half kickoff from the 7-yard line. Bringing it back is Justin Walker, the rookie out of Arizona, out to the 30-yard line. All right, we'll go ahead right now and commit to a third game tonight. It'll be the Bengals and the Cowboys after this. We'll head down to Dallas for that one. These games are moving along tonight. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore around the outside, and Lattimore gets taken down after a 1-yard gain. Dalton Hodge came up and made the tackle. 7th-year safety out of Oklahoma. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now we might as well do a third game tonight. I missed both games last night. I got busy. I had a Fairborn meeting. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 31-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Back to throw. Dumps it off inside to Kendall Stanley. And Stanley out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 1. Colts trying to get a twofer here. They were down 21-0. They got a touchdown right before half. And now they're trying to get one right after half. Big third down here. Card in the shotgun. 3rd and 1 from the 39-yard line. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore is not going to get it. Dalton Hodge from his safety position comes up and makes the hit for a 2-yard loss. Great play by Hodge. It'll be 4th down. No twofer for the Colts. Tony Caban will come in to punt. On 4th and 3. Snap. Gets the punt away. From about the 18-yard line, bringing it back is Burke. He gets back to the 21-yard line. DJ Burke only needs 14 more for 100 today. Chargers lead at 21-7. 6:38 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. We'll have the Bengals and the Cowboys after this. An impromptu triple header tonight. Why not? Everybody in tight, 1st and 10. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers hands off to Burke. And Burke gets a couple of yards. A yard out to the 22-yard line before being tackled by Lathan Ransom, the rookie out of Ohio State, the safety. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 22-yard line. Evil Dead still has not told us about pinball last night and how it went. On 2nd and 9 from the 22-yard line. Garber's back. Throws. Caught underneath by Jim Roush. There he is. The 17th year tight end out of Navy. He spent 16 years with Tampa Bay. Now in his first year with the Chargers. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 from the 30-yard line. 8-yard gain. Garber's under center. Garber's back. Throws. Oh, he overthrew his target. He overthrew David Thompson. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Chargers go 3 and out. And Jeremiah Restrepo will come in to punt. It sure is. 4th and 1. Gets the kick away. From the 20-yard line on the return for the Colts is number 85. That's Nelson Hammond. 17 years. Now keep in mind he went to Navy. So after he graduates college at, say, 22, he's got to spend 4 years. So he's like 26 as a rookie. 17. He's 43 years old. Still out there playing. Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Colts now from the 28-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. .5:15 and counting here in the third quarter. Chargers still up 21-7. Colts on the move. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore again around the outside. And Randall Lattimore out to the 39. A gain of 4 yards. And that'll be enough for the first down. Under 5 minutes left now in the third quarter. Colts trying to make this a one-score game if they can get a touchdown on this drive. We will have the Bengals and the Cowboys after this. That should make TMG happy. Empty backfield, Card back. Card looking. He's going to throw it deep. And incomplete. He was looking for Lattimore. Neither player got their head turned around. He was guarded closely by Odell Briggs, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 10. Back at the 39-yard line. 4:34 left in the third quarter. Card in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Card looking. Yes, there is another game. Bengals Cowboys after this. Card gets sacked back at the 32-yard line. A loss of 7 yards. Make it a loss of 6. On the sack, number 92. That's Lawrence Watts, the second-year defensive tackle out of USC. We will have a third game, Evil Dead. Since these games are going by quickly today, it'll be the Bengals and the Cowboys. We'll head down to Dallas after this. 3rd and 16. Card in the shotgun. Card back. Card throws underneath. Oh, it's dropped by Lattimore. And that'll bring up 4th down. That'll stop the clock with 4:03 left in the third quarter. Yeah, we'll get TMG. We'll get to see his Bengals play next. Is TMG still here? He's not posting anything. Tony Caban back to punt. From the 23-yard line, bringing it back is Burke out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Chargers will take over, 1st and 10. Ethan Garber, some highlights. That was the long touchdown, 64 yards to Thompson. And then the touchdown to Tate. Chargers up 21-7 here in the third quarter. Okay, you're still here. Bengals Cowboys up next, TMG. Just want to let you know. I know you like your Bengals. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. TMG is from Cincinnati, so in the I formation. Garbers hands off to Burke out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 3. You know what, TMG? Cincinnati is not that far from Nashville. It's about a 5-hour drive. If you ever come down this way, look me up. 2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line. In the I formation, Garbers under center. Garbers, play action. Rolls out. Garbers throws. Caught on the sideline. Inbounds. David Thompson, great catch at the 42-yard line. It's a 39-yard gain. Watch how he just crouches down to make sure he stays in bounds. Great catch by the 10th-year veteran out of Florida, David Thompson. Chargers now at the Indianapolis 42-yard line. They can make this a 3-score game again with any type of score. Garbers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. And he's in trouble. Avoids a sack. Nice sidestep of a sack there. Throws it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. Did you see that little sidestep? That was an Olay. I would love to come up to Cincinnati and watch a Reds game. I want to see that new ballpark of theirs. 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Garbers in the gun. Garbers to Burke around the outside. And Burke, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. James Gaddis, the linebacker, comes around and makes the tackle. When I was stationed at Fort Campbell, I made 3 trips to Cincinnati on weekends to see the Reds play. Gracie's back. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi. Evil Dead is the bomb.
On 3rd and 10, Garbers. Oh, it's dropped by Jim Roush. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and 10. I don't think they're going to try a 69-yard field goal here. Jeremiah Restrepo will punt. It remains a 21-7 game. Charges up. Restrepo gets the punt away. And he shanked that one. That was a nice 17-yard punt. off the side of his foot. The Colts would take over their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. 2:38 left here in the third quarter. Chargers up 21-7 here at Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. And we do have the Bengals and Cowboys up next. Absolute quality. Gets an AQ on that one. Card fakes the handoff on 1st down, throws, it's picked off by John Majors, coming the other way for the Chargers. Majors inside the 20. Majors, touchdown. Chargers. John Majors, a pick six. 50 or 47 yards for John Majors, the third-year defensive back out of Utah. A 47-yard interception return for a touchdown, better known as a pick six. In front of Charlie Thomas, picks it off, and he weaves his way downfield for the touchdown. You guys got to like that. Great pick and return by Majors. He's a quality defensive back now. And now P.J. Burke will come on for the extra point. It'll put the Chargers back up by 3 touchdowns. Kick is up. And good. Chargers lead it 28-7. 2:28 left in the third quarter. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. And again, we'll head down to Big D after this. We'll have the Bengals and the Cowboys. We'll have a third game tonight. Since we missed last night, and these games are going by quickly. Misty is still up. What's wrong with this picture? It's 9 o'clock Central. There's the kick out by Burt. She's eating some type of fish thing. On the return for the Colts is Justin Walker out to the 34-yard line. And now Hudson Card will come back out to lead the Colts offense, down by 21. The Browns beat the Chiefs in the game before this, 24-14. If you missed that, it's in the video section. It's also on YouTube. We posted it to YouTube already. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card looking, throws near side, caught by number 86, and that's Colby Borky, the guy with a strange name, the rookie out of Fresno State, the tight end. Good for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Get that Russian last name, Borky. 5 wide. Card to the shotgun. Empty backfield. 2nd and 6. Card back. Card throws underneath. And it's caught by James Hill. Good for 4 yards. They'll bring up 3rd and 2 at the 42-yard line. Hill in his 6th year at Louisiana Tech. 3rd and 2 now. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun. Card throws outside, caught by Stanley. And Kendall Stanley out to the 49. A gain of 7. 1st down Colts. The big tight end. So because we're playing Bengals Cowboys after this, that will change the doubleheader tomorrow. I'll tell you about that here in a second. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore gets taken down for a 1-yard loss at the 50-yard line. Actually a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. So tomorrow's doubleheader will be Minnesota at Houston. And then Denver at the Raiders. That'll start at 8 o'clock Eastern time. 2nd and 9 from midfield. Card in the shotgun. Card, high snap, looking, throws, and incomplete. Tried to get the pass down to Donovan Beasley. It was broken up. Tried to see who got his hand in there. It was broken up by the linebacker Verlin Wells. 3rd and 9 from midfield. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Still looking. Now he's going to take off. And Card close to the marker. He's going to be a yard shy. It'll be 4th and inches. It was a gain of 8. And now we're down to 15 seconds. Let's see what the Colts do. You're down by 21. You kind of have to go for it. They're going to punt. Of course they are. Tony Caban back to punt. Gets the punt away. I would have gone for it myself. Well, he shanked one. It's out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A 19-yard punt. 3 seconds left. We're indoors. The roof is closed. There's no wind. And this should be the last play of the third quarter. 1st and 10 Chargers from their own 22-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Throws. And it's caught for a 6-yard gain. That's the end of the third quarter. Chargers up 28-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back. Jacoby George, the rookie out of Miami, caught the pass on the previous play for a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4 as we start the fourth quarter. Chargers leading at 28-7 here at Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Garber's in the shotgun. Hands off to Burke up the middle, and Burke 2 yards to the 30-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Well, the Chargers can break this game wide open with any type of score here. They're up by 3 touchdowns. On 3rd and 2 from the 30-yard line. Garbers to Burke up the middle. A big gain by DJ Burke out to the 44-yard line. A 14-yard run by the 9th-year back out of Georgia. First down Chargers, and they can eat up more time. This has been Charger domination from start to finish. They got out to a 21-0 lead, and they're just cruising. Up 28-7. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's to Burke, a draw play, and Burke across midfield. A gain of 8 to the 48-yard line of the Colts. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Bengals Cowboys up next. We'll head to Dallas for that one. Second and 2 from the 48-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's to Burke again, and Burke squeezes through and gets the first down. A 5-yard gain out to the 43-yard line. Some ball control offense by the LA Chargers, just eating up time. We're down to 6 minutes left. Chargers up 28-7. 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's to Burke around the outside, and Burke down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. DJ Burke should be over 100 yards by now on the day. At halftime, he only needed 14. He's well over that. 2nd and 2 from the 35. Garbers quickly throws inside to Tate. Deon Tate down to the 26. A gain of 9. First down Chargers at the Indianapolis 26-yard line. That was a nice play. You see how he faked? He looked like he was going to hand off and then quickly spun and threw. 5 wide now, empty backfield. Garber's in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Garber's back. Garber's throws. Wide open. Touchdown, Jim Roush. A 26-yard touchdown catch for the big tight end, Jim Roush, in his 17th year out of Navy. And this game has gone to rout status. Chargers lead it now 34-7. A 4-touchdown lead. with the extra point to come. This game is officially out of hand. Hines will come on for the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. Chargers lead at 35-7. And it looks like the Chargers are going to even their record at 7-7 to get right back in the playoff picture in the AFC. The Colts are going to drop to 5-9. The Colts are going to be eliminated from playoff contention. And now Tyler Hines will kick off. Chargers up by 28. This one is a rout. There's the kick. From the 6-yard line on the return. This would be Justin Walker out to the 31-yard line. First down, Colts. 4:44 left to play. Everybody's already looking forward to the Bengals and the Cowboys. This one's been over for a while. 4:44 left. 4 wide for Indianapolis. Card in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Card looking, sets up a screen pass to Lattimore. Down the sideline. Lattimore picks up the first down and a lot more. Out to the 38. 41 yards. Correction, 31 yards. I was off by 10. A 31-yard gain down the sideline for Randall Lattimore down to the Charger 38. 4:37 left. 1st and 10. Card in the shotgun. Card rolls out, being chased, and he gets sacked back at the 50-yard line. Sean Camello, the linebacker, on the sack in his 4th year at Syracuse. Loss of 11 yards. It'll be 2nd and 21. That pocket just broke down quickly. And Camello was in there for the sack. 4.5 minutes left. Chargers up 35-7. Chargers play at Denver next week. 2nd and 21. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws underneath. Caught by Dean Sanders out to the 38. That'll be a gain of 12. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. The Colts play at Miami next week. And the Chargers play at Denver. And the Dolphins are resurgent right now. Trying to get back in the AFC playoff picture. 3rd and 9 from the 38-yard line. 4 wide. Card back. Card throws. Caught by James Hill down to the 25. A gain of 13 and an Indianapolis first down. 3.5 minutes left. This is garbage time football now. Chargers are just letting them have this stuff underneath. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 wide. Card under center. Card fakes the handoff. Card throws. Caught and pushed out of bounds is Dean Sanders at the 8-yard line. Gain of 17. 1st and goal from the 8. 3:11 left. The Colts may score here, but they're not going to win this game. 5 wide. Card in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Card looking. He's got time. Throws outside. Caught by the tight end, Stanley. He steps out of bounds at the 1. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. He stepped out of bounds, making his cut. 3:05 left to play. Card in the shotgun. 2nd and goal from the 1. Card. Hands off to Lattimore. He's in for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Randall Lattimore. That'll make it a 3-touchdown game. And now P.J. Burke for the extra point. It's up and good. 35-14. Chargers lead it. I look for an onside kick here. You're down by 3 touchdowns with just over 3 minutes left. You better onside kick it here. P.J. Burke will tee it up. You know it's coming. Here we go. Onside kick. Kick by Burke. Takes a nice hop right to the Charger there. It's recovered by Deon Tate. The 7th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. 1st and 10 Chargers now at the Colt 42-yard line. 3:01 left. Look for the Chargers just to run a few plays here. Some highlights. That was the 64-yard touchdown to Thompson. And that was the touchdown to Roush a couple of minutes ago. And now Garbers will come back out. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. So the Chargers are going to stay alive in the AFC playoff picture here. And the Colts will be eliminated. Garbers under center, 1st and 10. Garbers hands off to Burke. And Burke gets upended for a 2-yard loss back at the 44-yard line. On the tackle there, number 57, DeMarcus Walker, the linebacker. 2:45 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 12 back at the 44-yard line. Garbers under center. Single back. Taking his time. He's got Ruth in motion. And they're going to take the delay of game. Be a 5-yard penalty. We have the Bengals and the Cowboys up next. We're going to have a 3rd game tonight since we have time. 2nd and 17 for the 49-yard line. Garbers under center. Ruth in motion. They'll hand off to Burke, a draw play. And Burke out to the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 13. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Chargers lead at 35-14. This one mercifully down to 2 minutes left. Garbers in the shotgun, 3rd and 13. A draw play to Burke. And Burke, no gain. It'll be 4th down. Coming up to make the tackle, number 22, the safety, Lathan Ransom, the rookie out of Ohio State. Jeremiah Restrepo will come into punt. Neither team taking a timeout here. They know the game's over. Restrepo gets the punt away. A better punt this time. Well, not really. That's another 19-yard punt. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Well, it's been a punting masterpiece. Some highlights. Card getting sacked. Card getting sacked. Those are highlights for the Chargers defense. Bengals Cowboys. About 5 minutes after this one's over. 1:19 left. We're trying to move this game along, but it's just kind of lingering around. 1st and 10 from the 26, 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. And now they shift. What, Misty? Yep. Card looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Stanley. Out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 8. The Colts actually take a timeout, down by 3 touchdowns. They have 2 timeouts left. Like that movie, Necessary Roughness. My favorite line of the whole movie. How many timeouts do we have? 3. Can we take them all now? 2nd and 2 from the 34-yard line. Card. Inside pass is knocked down by Willis. The defensive back makes a nice play. Tom Willis. That'll stop the clock with 1:12. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 34-yard line. They just don't make movies like that anymore. 4 wide, 3rd and 2. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws deep downfield. Jump ball incomplete. Dalton Hodge came over and broke up the pass intended for Charlie Thomas. It'll be 4th and 2. Nice defensive play by Hodge. The safety. 4th down. Down by 3 touchdowns. They're going for it with 1:05 left. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore around the outside, and Lattimore does not get the first down. No gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Chargers going the other way. 2 more snaps and we should be done. I don't think the Colts are going to take a timeout here. Not down by 21. The Colts are officially eliminated from playoff contention. For the 2nd season in a row. (35-14), the Chargers lead it. That'll probably be the final score. I don't think the Chargers are going to do anything, but, well, they're going to run a play here. I could be wrong. Garbers hands off to Burke, and Burke picks up a yard. They've got to snap it one more time. Big win for the Chargers now. Well, they're going to run a play. They're not going to take a knee. Garber's in the shotgun. Hands off to Burke, and Burke gets taken down. But that should do it. They don't have to run another play. Final seconds will tick away. Your final score: Chargers 35, the Colts 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you in about 5 minutes for the Bengals and the Cowboys.